Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another instant deck tech. And today, we have a really sweet modern list to look at. This is a deck that reminds me of an old budget Magic deck, except with some upgrades, but the main synergies and combos are the same. This is Persist combo, a deck that can infinitely mill, gain infinite life, deal infinite damage, and just lock damage out of the game altogether, all with the help of Solemnity. So, Persist combo, this build comes to us from Cracker Pack, who recently took it to a 5-0 finish in a Modern League on Magic Online. So, congrats to Cracker Pack on a really sweet deck. And let's talk Persist combo for the modern format, starting with the card that really makes it all happen. Solemnity is the core of this deck, just a 3-mana enchantment that makes it so essentially everything can't get counters: players, artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. So pretty much anything can't have counters placed on it. And this opens up a bunch of shenanigans. Firstly, because we have Solemnity, we also have Phyrexian Unlife, the lock damage out of the game combo. Phyrexian Unlife, if we would get down below 0 life, instead of dying, all damage dealt to us is dealt as infect counters. Well, Solemnity prevents the counters, so as long as we have Solemnity and Phyrexian Unlife on the battlefield, we essentially just can't die to damage. But this isn't the core of the deck. This is just kind of like an extra. Because we're playing Solemnity to support other combos, we might as well play some Phyrexian Unlifes to sometimes get free wins and lock damage out of the game. Our main combo involves keeping our creatures from getting counters. So Solemnity keeps counters from going on creatures. Anafenza is essentially a backup Solemnity with our combo. When a non-token creature comes into play, we get to bolster one weird random mechanic that is mostly forgotten outside of Anafenza. So that means when a creature comes into play, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on the creature with the least amount of toughness. So our smallest toughness creature gets a +1/+1 counter. Obviously, Solemnity and Anafenza don't interact well together because Solemnity would prevent that counter. But if we don't have Solemnity, Anafenza can fill in our role with our main combo, because our main combo involves a bunch of random Persist creatures. Kitchen Fakes, Safehold Elite, Putrid Goblin, they all have slightly different text and colors, but really the big deal is when they die, they come back into play with a -1/-1 counter if they didn't have a counter on it. So what this means is if we can get down Solemnity or have an Anafenza, when our Kitchen Finks, let's say, dies, it's going to come back into play with a -1/-1 counter. Solemnity would prevent that counter, so we just get a normal Kitchen Finks. Anafenza essentially prevents that counter as well. We'd get the -1/-1 counter, but then we'd bolster with the +1/+1 counter, and they just basically cancel each other out, and we have a normal Kitchen Finks again. Same with Safehold Elite, Putrid Goblin. Kitchen Finks with this combo is how we gain infinite life, by the way. So this means all we need is a sacrifice outlet, like Altar of Dementia or Blasting Station, and we just get to go infinite. Altar of Dementia, sack a creature, mill someone equal to their power. Blasting Station, you sack a creature to deal a damage to a creature or player. When a creature comes into play, you get to untap it. So essentially, if we can get one of Solemnity or Anafenza on the battlefield, along with one of Kitchen Finks, Safehold Elite, or Putrid Goblin, along with one of Altar of Dementia or Blasting Station, we pretty much just win the game. We're able to, let's say, have Solemnity, Kitchen Finks, and Altar of Dementia. We just sacrifice Kitchen Finks an infinite number of times, mill our opponent out of the game. We also gain infinite life with Kitchen Finks after the battlefield trigger, or maybe we have Anafenza, Safehold Elite, and Blasting Station. Then we just keep sacking the Safehold Elite to the Blasting Station, pinging our opponent, canceling out the counters from Persist with Anafenza when it comes into play. So there's a bunch of different ways. If we match these together, we end up with infinite something that just kills our opponent. Otherwise, Thoughtseize Inquisition, good at getting things that could disrupt our combo out of our opponent's hand on turn 1. So we can Thoughtseize first, then follow up with Anafenza, Solemnity, combo win the game, Path to Exile to deal with creatures, mana base, some fetch lands, shock lands, fast lands, a Horizon land, some basic lands. In the sideboard, Greater Ormancy, good at protecting our Solemnity Unlife lock, basically just giving our enchantment Shroud. Disenchant is key because Graveyard Hate like Rest in Peace or Leyline of the Void fizzles our combo because we can't get our Persist action going. Also, Pithing Needle, Sorcerer's Spyglass on one of our combo pieces could be bad. So it's a good answer to the things our opponent could play to answer our combo. Fatal Push, Collective Brutality, more removal, Silence, I guess to just combo off through counter spells. We cast this on our upkeep. We know our opponent can't interact, then we combo and win. Leyline of the Void for opposing graveyard decks, and that is Persist combo for Modern. That's better instant deck tech for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom, and right now you can get this sweet Scoop Soldier sticker when you order over at cardkingdom.com. Just mention in your order notes that you want a Scoop Soldier sticker when you go to checkout.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.